Hello everyone, this is Big Sam, and today I'm back with another Warframe video. And today it's gonna be the build for Gara Prime. And again, you know me with my melee Warframe builds. I'm planning on not really ever using melee influence or stuff like that. I saw a comment on my on a short for my Excalibur video. The guy said his is stronger or whatever. For me, it's not about if the build is strong, because yes, I can make a build that deals 100 million damage per shot. Is it fun? Maybe. But not to everyone. And sometimes people get tired of having every single streamer, every single Warframe content creator, everyone in the community can sometimes get tired of everybody just telling them to use the same build or the same thing. That's the case with me. I'm really tired of everyone just telling me, hey, go use melee influence, it's really good, it's the best, and all that. And in this video, I'll show you my build for Gara, how can she nuke, and how I can make use of one of, I think, less mentioned mechanics that she has, and how I can make her actively nuke without even using melee influence. And I will show you the melee influence loadout too, so you can go whatever way fits you by her passive. And you have a chance to, I think it was like a 10-20% chance, I don't know. They used to have it before when it was when you walk into the light, but they removed it. But there's a chance when you use any of your abilities, you do a radial blind the enemies around you for 10 seconds. It's kind of helpful, but it's really hard to notice with everything that's going to be happening on your screen. And so we go to our first ability. It's called Shattered Lash. What you do is, if you tap, it will just damage enemies in front of you in a straight line, and it will deal pure puncture damage. And if you hold, you can basically just swipe it around in front of you, I think it's like in a cone or like half a circle, and slash all the enemies in front of you. Deals pure slash damage, and that's what we'll be using. Also, her second is Splinter Storm, and there are builds, I think it was called Touch of Death, where you maximize the damage that is dealt through your Splinter Storm, because what Splinter Storm does is it puts like an aura around you, a bunch of tiny shards of glass that are floating around you, that basically damage any enemy that gets close and push them away a little bit. And also, it grants you a 90% damage reduction, and it goes for your allies as well. And so on her third, I'm removing Spectral Rage, which basically creates mirrors around your enemies that confuses them into shooting the mirrors, where the mirrors basically break and deal a very tiny amount of damage. And if all the mirrors are destroyed, it's gonna explode in a little AoE, which is the circle of the ability, to deal more damage. And it has an augment called Spectre Siphon, which makes it so all the enemies that die within the circle get a 50% chance of dropping an energy orb. And it's good and all, but we're not going to be using that. We're not going to be relying on it for energy, because I have other ways I can generate more energy. And also because it's, again, we're going to have to invest all of our strength and all of that into using and maximizing our range, which isn't the best solution. And also because the energy chance, like the chance for an energy drop, that doesn't scale with anything. You cannot increase it. It's a 50% fixed. And so I replaced it with Wrathful Advance from Colorvo to get that juicy 300% melee crit chance, and it's flat added to your weapon's crit chance, so you're always be hitting red crits whenever this ability is on. The duration on it is kinda tiny, but you can recast it, right? You can always recast it all the time, so it's not really that big of a deal. And as you'll see in the gameplay section, I haven't used it that much in the gameplay, because I don't really need it that much, because I'm already dealing tons and tons of damage. And I'll show you how I do it. And so we use Mass Vitrify. It's going to synergize with our Splinter Storm, and so it's a really important part of the kit. We cannot just like, oh, remove it and keep Spectre Siphon on for more energy. No, you cannot subsume any of these three. Your choice, even if you're not gonna use Wrathful Advance. If you're gonna use something like Nourish, Roar, those are good choices, by the way. But I think the best for me is Wrathful Advance. So what Mass Vitrify does is it creates a wall that enemies cannot damage you through until they destroy it, and the walls get more HP depending on the amount and the HP pool of the enemies that it passes through. And whenever it passes through an enemy, while you're actively expanding the wall, they will be gradually slowed until they stop moving. When you destroy it with a Shattered Lash, it deals damage in AoE around the walls, and it refreshes the Splinter Storm duration. And with the Augment Shattered Storm, what happens is when you break this one with your first, it stacks extra damage for your Splinter Storm based on the damage dealt by the walls breaking. And that's how the build Touch of Death basically works, in which you're basically surrounding yourself with that little area where any enemy that gets a step too close, they instantly die. Like at some parts of the gameplay, you'll see me just like walking into the enemies, right? Just walking through them, killing everyone. I don't really need to cast any of my abilities. I have stacked it high enough to just walk through the enemy and they dead. So how the build goes, I'll start with building Gara, and then I'll show you the build for her melee. So we'll start by Steel Charge in the aura slot for extra melee damage, of course, because that's your go-to choice for all the melee characters. And we're going Power Drift in the Exilus slot. We need a lot of ability strength for the damage to scale faster and get to higher numbers with our Splinter Storm, and also to keep our damage reduction topped off at the 90%. So we'll go Transient Fortitude, we'll go Blind Rage, and Umbral Intensify. And with that, we're gonna need some duration to to make up for the transient fortitude duration nerf. So we're going to be using prime continuity. And for the energy, we'll use prime flow, Archon stretch, because we're using the Hound. And one of his abilities deal electric damage. And if you did not know, the Hound or the Sentinel that deals electric damage through an ability basically gives you the energy refund or the energy regen on Archon stretch too. They can trigger it. And we're also using Arcane Energize for the same thing, the energy. Got four sources of energy basically. Well, actually 3. This one is reducing the energy we use. This one is giving us more energy to use. This one giving us energy regen. This one giving us bursts of energy every basically 15 seconds whenever we pick up an energy orb. And with that, we're going to be using her augment, the Shattered Storm. And we're going to be using Arcane Fury for the melee damage whenever we get a critical attack. We're going to be using Arcane Fury whenever we get a critical hit to get us 180% extra melee damage. So, now for her melee. This is the build that I'm using. I know I've used melee afflictions with Excalibur too, but believe me, it is that strong. And the little trick that I'm playing with here is that her swipe attack, like her slash when you hold her first ability, basically forces the enemy to be knocked down, or you basically fling them around, and it deals pure slash damage. So what we do is we go melee elementalist for stat damage and status chance per kill. We go weeping wounds for status chance. We go Carnus Mandible for also more status chance and slash damage. We go Buzzkill for slash damage too. And then we use Galvanized Steel, Blood Rush, and Organ Shatter for crit chance and crit damage. And always have either Prime Pressure Point or Condition Overload. But I prefer to use Prime Pressure Point for it, because personally I don't want to wait for them to get primed. So what we do is start 2 or 4 to get the damage stacking, and there you go. And the more you kill, the stronger the build gets, and the easier it gets to basically destroy every one of them. Now they're dying just because of the gas clouds from the Hound, even before they respawn. But yeah, just slam them and you see 1.6 million slash proc damage. Also, as I promised, here is the melee influence build. It's not, like, in my opinion, it's strong. You know, it got gas, electric, got a bunch of status, you got some crit chance, crit damage. But to me, it's really not that much fun, because here I go, all the enemies will die because of the gas clouds, and now I'll try to spawn more enemies and they also die as soon as they revive, and just get more combo stacked. Yeah, I don't even need to touch them and they die. To me, the melee afflictions build is much stronger, much more fun to use, because you're not relying on slash damage, on proccing electric and gas. Otherwise you're using slash damage. And it's better at bypassing armor for the Grenier And it's overall, just to me, I like using, if I want to make it like much stronger, I can just use a Panzerwolfpfeiler to prime everything with viral, and just they will all die instantly. Maybe you can just start stacking a little bit. I don't need too much combo stacked, because the other build needs a lot of combo stacked, because Gara's weapon has a low status chance, like a low base status chance. So what happens is you have to keep stacking more status chance, and that loses the crit damage and the actual damage that you can deal, like your potential damage. And also, you don't actually get to proc it consistently until you start reaching 5x or 6x combos. And again, when it gets running, it is strong, it's unstoppable. But to me, I use this one because it has high base damage. Not relying on status procs makes it easier for me to stack my Shattered Storm too. And at some points in the gameplay section, you'll see this stacked over 1,000,000. So whenever I step next to an enemy, like, it gets hit with 1,000,000 damage per second. So this is my build, and this is how I use Gara. And if you have any thoughts about the video, anything you want to point out, you can go ahead and type it in the comments. I'll answer as soon as I can. And I read them all, I answer them all. And if you like this content, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. And consider joining our Discord server in the description. And see you all in the next video.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness.